Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. This is chapter 27 already. And yeah, it's crazy. There are only 29 chapters in this game. So we are on the third to last chapter in this game. We are almost done. It's pretty crazy thinking about how many hours I've spent in this. Matter of fact, let's check. Playtime 37 hours, 20 minutes, and 7 seconds. And that's not even entirely accurate because that doesn't take into account all the restarts. So we may well be into over 40 hours into this playthrough, which is astounding to me. But yeah, also what's even more astounding to me is the fact that each of these videos are sometimes about 2 hours long, which is that's also an eye opener. But anyway, but yeah, so in the last chapter we actually did have a speaking of restarts, I had to do a lot of restarts in the last chapter. I kept messing up in this fight against Bertram and his forces. For some reason the first attempt went really well except for one mistake. Then all of like the subsequent attempts were just horrible. For some reason someone kept dying and I couldn't figure out a way around it. So then one attempt I was like, all right, I'm just gonna be super, super careful. I'm not gonna do any like risks or anything. And that ended up working. But yeah. Anyway, so without further not ado, let's get right into it. So yeah, chapter 27, Moment of Fate. Let's do it. Of all the battles in the war so far, the contest for Fort Pinel is the fiercest to date. And from this horrific clash of weapons and wills, the Crimean army emerges bloodied and exhausted, yet victorious. The prize of Fort Pinel is no small thing, but it's the promise of additional reinforcements from Gallia, and the large Benyon army encamped in Castle Dane that keeps the breath of hope alive in the soldiers' hearts. There is one other, well that was weird. There's one other pivotal piece of Dane's defense of the former Crimean capital, the severely undermanned Castle Nados, which for some reason that last line took like a second to appear compared to the rest of the words. As the day's end draws near, Tabarin's small force of Hawks and Galleons cease their attacks and return to camp headquarters. Chapter 27, Moment of Fate. Ah, well met. From the looks of things, the battle ended in our favor. We claimed victory, yet Dane had more troops than we expected, and it was a hard-fought battle. I don't have the best of news to report either. What is it? As the day ended, we withdrew as planned, but as we were leaving, reinforcements began flooding from the capital. That's an ill piece of news. The men that were originally guarding the castle were nothing special, but there is one who appeared mid-battle and crushed an entire unit by himself. He was so much stronger than the others, it was as if a wolf had appeared in a kennel of blind newborn pups. What did he look like? He was covered from toe to tip in black armor. That made it difficult to judge his size, but I think he was bigger than me. If my intuition's right, he's the villain you've all been talking about. The Black Knight? He's in that castle! Or the Black Knight, he's in that castle. Ike, I'd like to report the results of our last battle. Oof, we're really draining those funds that we have way too much of. There were no deaths and no injuries beyond our capabilities to heal. Everyone performed exceedingly well. That is all. By your leave, I will excuse myself. Alright. Time for some info. It looks like we just got Titania. Let's go ahead and read that. Commander, can I speak with you for a moment? What is it, Titania? I have something important to ask of you. All right, what is it? I want you to tell me about the night Commander Grail was killed. I understand that it's difficult for you. However, I need to know. I have to. Just tell it once. That's all I ask. If you can't, his death will be something I'll never be able to face. I feel I've done you a terrible disservice by not telling you earlier. It's just that there's a lot I had to get clear in my own mind. I know I've kept you waiting. So you'll tell me? Yes. I think I've finally come to a point where I can face it. Alright. Whenever you're ready. That night. I've already told you everything up to where I was on the way into the... or where I was on my way to the forest, right? The head of the path. Father had told me to go back to the fort. But I had a bad feeling and followed him anyway. When I entered the clearing, he and the Black Knight were already fighting. They seemed to be evenly matched at first. Then they exchanged a few more blows, and suddenly Father was sent flying. They spoke to each other for a moment, but I was so far away I couldn't hear what they said. Then the Black Knight threw a sword at my father's feet. I think he wanted Father to pick it up and use it. But Father didn't touch the sword. He just readied his axe again and charged. It was over in an instant. I couldn't believe my own eyes. They looked like they were embracing, just standing there, frozen. But I saw the Black Knight's blade. It was protruding from my father's back and shining in the moonlight. When the knight pulled his sword out, Father sagged and fell backwards. I ran and tried to catch him, but I couldn't hold him, and we both fell to the ground. The wound Father had taken was terrible, but at that point he was still alive. The Black Knight approached and said, "Give it to me." I had no idea what he was talking about. I do now, though. He had been sent by King Ashnar to retrieve the medallion. Father told him he'd thrown the medallion away, but the knight didn't believe him. Then he tried to get Father to talk by threatening to kill me, and missed. I was so angry. I leapt up and attacked him, but it was useless. I didn't give up, though. I didn't care what happened to me, and I attacked again. All the stubbornness. If King Gallia hadn't been nearby, I probably would have died on that night too. After the Black Knight vanished, all I could think of was that I didn't want Father to die. He, he was still alive. I thought if I could just get him back to the fort, we could save him. I clung to that false hope and started walking towards the light of the fort. I just kept walking. Thank you, Ike. It must have been so hard for you. Titania, Commander Grail died on your back. His last moments must have been much happier than I imagined. Thank you. Now I could finally move past my grief. Titania. Yes? There's something else I haven't told you about. I met him. I met the Black Knight again. What? We fought. You did well to keep your life. I'm not the same boy I was on that night. I've grown a lot. I've worked hard. Yet even so, I wasn't able to defeat him. There's nothing you can do about that. Not even Commander Grail could defeat him. You're not ready to. It's not that. It's not that my blade work wasn't good enough. Then what do you mean? Titania? It's his armor. It's impervious to damage. What? That's not possible. Even the strongest. He said his armor had been blessed by the goddess. He said only weapons that were also blessed could hurt him. Where are we supposed to get something like that? I have one here. Ah, Ike! That sword! Where? That night after Father died, I went back to the clearing myself. I'd hoped to find some clues that might help me hunt down the knight. The sword was still there. I brought it back with me, and I've been hiding it ever since. I wasn't thinking about using it. I believe that if I just carried the sword with me, I'd meet the Black Knight again. And it worked. So this sword will work against him? It's supposed to. It was made to contest the Londite, which is the sword wielded by the Black Knight. Do you think you have a chance? I'll win. Alright, I won't stop you. Use that sword to avenge Commander Grail. But listen, Ike, you must promise me one thing. What is it? When you meet him, you'll exchange blows. If at that moment you don't feel you stand a chance, you must flee. There are times when running away is not the same as losing. Don't you believe in me, Titania? Of course I do. One day, you will defeat the Black Knight. I'm sure of it. That's why I don't want you to lose your life on the first go-around. When the time comes, I promise not to interfere, and I won't let anyone else interfere either. I want you to face him one-on-one, and I want you to be calm and use your own best judgment. At times, withdrawing can be the key that unlocks a future victory. Don't forget that. Understood. Alright, that was a little longer than I expected. But yeah, nice. We get a little insight as to how Ike really felt on that night when his father died. So that's nice. And we get a little bit of closure for Titania there. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sort my inventory. First, I'm gonna go ahead and see this. Okay. Looks like, yeah, okay, Jill and Har, those are the ones I want to work on. I'm surprised Tanith and Oscar still haven't gotten a support yet, but oh well. And Marcy and Tanith. Maybe by the end of the next chapter. But yeah, I am actually quite surprised at that. But anyway, Har and Jill, let's go ahead and see this one. Mr. Har! Where are you? Mr. Har! Right behind you. Why can't you just respond the first time I call for you? And you didn't you promise that you'd respond right away if I stopped calling you Captain? That was only if I wasn't sleeping. Well, that's most of the time. By the way, it seems like the only time you acted like a professional soldier was when you were in front of my father. And I recall the only time you weren't so uptight was when you were around Lord Shaharn. I couldn't help it. He was my father. It was different. I'm with you on that. Lord Shaharn was something special. I didn't want him to see me as hopelessly lazy. Mr. Har. I think I'll just stretch out here. Yeah, that's it. This moss is nice and squishy. Leave me alone. Snap tight. Or nap time. Alright, well, I guess that was a very short and brief one. So far, I don't know. It doesn't seem like they really get into too much characterization other than Har likes to sleep, and Jill struggles with calling Har anything other than Captain or Mr. Har. But yeah, maybe they would have had more on their area support, but we don't have that yet. But maybe, hopefully, we'll get that soon. I don't know if I have enough chapters left. Hopefully I do, though. But anyway, that'll do it for now. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sort some inventory, and I'll be right back in a second for you guys, but it'll be like 10 minutes for me. Alright, see you in a bit. Okay, I'm back now, and wow, suddenly I'm hitting like with a wave of tiredness. But I guess it does make sense, because it is almost 2 in the morning again. Yeah, I do these at ungodly hours in the morning for some reason. But I know that I'm not going to really be bothering anyone because my door's closed and everyone else's door's closed, so they're not going to really be bothered by me talking. And more importantly, for me anyway, no one's going to be randomly barging into my room at 2 in the morning because yeah, I still live with other people, and sometimes they just kind of come in. Even if they knock, they don't even wait for me to answer. Sometimes they just kind of come in, which is a little disruptive. But yeah, anyway, I spent a lot longer sorting inventory than I thought I would. It was mostly like double and triple checking to make sure that I had mostly what I needed. But I'll kind of briefly run down what I did. I gave Ike a steel blade. I believe he had like a steel sword before that was like almost broken or something. Oh, no, it was a long sword. It had like one use left. So I just got rid of it and I gave him a steel blade instead. And to be honest, this is like the last chapter he's gonna really need any swords, like, at all. But you'll see why near the end. Oh yeah, I should probably I forgot to give her a new physic. Here, let's do that. But yeah, for the most part, I've been trying to replace weapons that were damaged and just needed replacements, like what I just did right there. I didn't really pay attention to Alencia, but oops. Oh well. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look over here. So, I don't remember if I mentioned it in the last video, but off camera, while I was like sorting inventory and stuff like that, or maybe it was on camera, I don't remember because like I said, it's 2 in the morning and I can't really think of anything right now. But I did forge a silver spear with severely increased stats. Like, check this out. 15 might, 75 hit, and this is 20 might and 100 hit. Like, way better. And I called it Maltet because in Fire Emblem 6, the Blazing, or not the Blazing Blade, the Binding Blade, it's the prequel to Blazing Blade, or the sequel rather, even though it's not like it's Fire Emblem 6 and Blazing Blade 7. Binding Blade is like the one that comes after canonically, so Blazing Blade's a prequel rather, I should say. But yeah, the like the legendary spear in that one, wielded by one of the heroes. I think there were like 8 heroes, and one of them had a lance that was called Maltet, and it was really powerful, and that's kind of why I called it that. I could have really called it anything, I guess. I could have called it like Gradivis or whatever. I think Gradivis is like range 1 and 2, but then again, I don't know. I actually don't know if Maltet was range 1 and 2. I forget. But yeah, anyway, I just called it that because it was a strong lance. I also could have given it like the name of any other strong lance in a Fire Emblem, or whatever name I could have wanted, I guess. But I just stuck with Maltet because whatever. But anywho, she didn't really need too much. But Jill, I decided to have her swap with Boyd for the Tomahawk, and I gave him the short axe. Because Boyd's got 27 strength and Jill's got 26 strength. Not that huge of a difference, but I think Jill also has, yeah, more skill. So I feel like, despite, well, actually no, they have the same hit rate. Well, whatever. I just thought that Jill would get more use out of the Tomahawk than the Boyd would have, so I gave it to her. Aside from that, I think everything's the same. Speaking of Boyd, we can. Well, all I did was really I just swapped out the axe with the short axe with the Tomahawk for Jill. But yeah, anyway, with Wrist, I decided to give him Nosferatu because I thought, well, since this is really close to the end of the game, and I have not 1 but 2 Nosferatus, I can go ahead and get away with letting him use it. I don't use him too much in combat anyway, so I'm willing to let him have this. I was kind of thinking about giving him the Siege Tome Purge, but 1, it's not all that strong, and 2, well, I just think having Nosferatu would be more, I don't know, useful, I guess. The Siege Tomes I'll probably use in the next chapter, maybe, but yeah, I also have Blizzard as another Siege Tome, which is actually, strangely enough, it's not as strong, but then again, Tornado is not as strong as Nosferatu either, so I guess Wind is like the weakest of all magic. But it has 4 uses left. And yeah, I did give it to Soren. Bolting has all uses left. Wow, alright, well maybe I'll use that. And it looks like Khalil still has the Meteor. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna have Wrist use Nosferatu, and then for Mist, I decided to store her mend staff. I wasn't sure how often she was going to use it. I felt like I remember restore being used in this chapter a lot, so I wanted to keep it, especially since Riss, he does not have a restore, but maybe I can give him one. But yeah, I wanted her to have the Sonic Sword and the Rune Sword. And look at that, like 10 and 15. These ones are very strong swords for her. So she actually is incredibly powerful. Like if you go ahead and equip the Rune Sword and then look at her attack, she has 41 attack, which is higher than anyone, even Ike has. And Jill, like look at that. It is actually the highest attack power, only except for Kieran here, I guess, because Kieran is just strong as hell. But seriously, Mist is crazy strong now. And the advantage that she has over Kieran is that Kieran is going to be attacking defense. Mist is attacking resistance, which is usually lower on most units, save for the magical ones. But I'm not even going to really have Mist attack the magical units, so that's kind of a moot point. But yeah, she's going to be doing a lot of damage. Like if she fights an armor knight, that guy is like dead, you know? And plus she dodges so much because she's got 26 speed, which gives her 68 avoid. Okay, so it's not like as high as it could be, but it's certainly not bad. I mean, our highest avoid I think is Ike right now. But Mist's 68 is still really good. That's higher than a lot of these guys. Some of them have better, but yeah, like 68 is pretty dang good. So she'll avoid quite a lot. Jill. Oh, I already talked about her. Alright, well, moving on. Soren, I just gave him a new Elwind. I thought his was already kind of getting broken, so that's what I did. Har, I stored away his Brave Axe. It has literally one use on it, so we would get 0 benefits out of it. And unfortunately, we don't have another hand axe or short. I mean, we don't have another short axe or tomahawk, so he has to use the hand axe still. But I gave him a pole axe so that he can use that. Maybe he can be effective against the cavaliers and things like that. And I don't believe I changed anything. I think the only thing I did was give her a new silver lance. And I should probably equip that before I accidentally use the flame lance again. And then I actually did go ahead, because the shop was selling it, I bought Volke new stiletto, but I thought 12 should be enough. So I went ahead and I just stored it. So here he is, and the stiletto is down there. I could have brought them both, but you know, I wanted him to have more inventory space for stealing items and things like that. So I didn't do anything. Largo, well, yeah, whatever. But anyway, Kieran, similar to what I did with Marcia, in this chapter actually, I went ahead and forged him a new axe, the Armads. And it has kind of the same thing. In Fire Emblem 6 and 7, the legendary axe weapon is called Armads, and it is the axe that Hector uses in Fire Emblem 7. It's like his ultimate weapon. So, yeah, and it's really good, really strong. It's the strongest axe in the game. So, yeah, you know, because I like Hector a lot and I like Fire Emblem 7 a lot, I thought I would name it Armads. But yeah, anyway, so check out the normal stats, 16 might and 70 hit. And if we look here, 21 might and 95 hit. If we go ahead and equip the Armads and then look at his attack, it's 47 attack, which is ridiculously strong. Kieran is a beast with that. So yeah, I thought I would give him that. He has a pole axe too, huh? Nice. As for Oscar, I promoted him from using a short spear to a full-fledged spear, and that's about it. I gave him a new new steel axe too. New is in quotation marks too in this scenario because, well, as you see, it's been a little bit used. He can't use silver axes right now, so yeah, the best he can use I think are C rank axes. No, D rank. So yeah, he cannot use that. And also, yeah, I forgot that he can use silver lances now. I should have given him one. There we go. Now we can do that. You know what? I gotta make sure I'm not forgetting. Can Boyd? No, unfortunately, Boyd cannot use those yet. That's a bummer. But yeah, that's about everything that I did. Oh yeah, I gave Titania a silver lance because I kind of forgot that she's also A rank in lances on top of being S rank in axes. So I was like, actually always gave her. I was always able to give her a silver lance. I just kind of forgot that I could, but I checked and I was like, oh yeah, I can give her a silver lance. So yeah, I went ahead and did that. But yeah, I gotta make sure everyone can use their weapons. Marcia, well, she's already got a silver, so you can just go ahead and check. You only are a B rank. Very close, but one more rank and then we'll be able to lose silver. Then Boyd is unfortunately B. And I think he's the only one left. Oh yeah, I gave Boyd a hammer, that's right. I remember I did something else with him. Yeah, I just kind of figured, you know what? Giving him the bow rank is not all that, like, useful. So I decided to give up on the iron bow and just give him a hammer. But yeah, alright, well that should about wrap up the inventory. The last things that I did was give some bonus XP and some skills. I'll start with the skills because I only did one actually, and that's giving Boyd the counter skill because he always takes a lot of damage. So I decided to give him the counter skill because if it does activate, then he'll probably deal a lot of damage to the enemy given how much damage he takes. So yeah, that's kind of helpful for him, I suppose. Plus, it was just like the perfect amount to fill the circle. So that was nice. Aside from that, I finally made Ike level 20, and I had to do a lot of restarts to make sure these were optimal level ups. Or at least close to optimal level ups. So yeah, he is a little, like, I was kind of hoping he'd get 50 HP, but I thought, you know what, I'm not going to complain about that. Because the rest of his stats are actually really good. Like, the ones that are important for this chapter are maxed out. And he needs strength, skill, speed, and defense. And a lot of those. Magic he never really needs, so that's like whatever. Luck is helpful, so I'm glad he's got 24 luck. I believe that's like, I think that's the highest luck out of any character we have. Yeah, even more so than Rayson, which is, you know, his whole thing is supposed to be that he's an extremely lucky guy. So it's actually kind of impressive that Ike is the one with the most luck. But yeah, resistance is 20, which is really high. It's actually only 2 less than his maximum, which is 22. So I think that's good. It's pretty high. I mean, heck, it's even higher than Marcia. So yeah, it's only 1 less than Mist, and she's supposed to be like a magic tank. So yeah, Ike is pretty tanky. Yeah, when you compare it to like the other non-magical units, like you can see just how much stronger his resistance is. So that's actually really good. So yeah, he's pretty good now. I would want a little bit more HP, but I could live with that. So yeah, I'm happy with my Ike. Then I just kind of went around and I topped off everyone else that was above 60 experience points. So yeah, oh, except for Crimea. Should I give Alencia some level ups? I don't know. I might do that in the next chapter maybe. But yeah, just about everyone else I just topped off that was above 60 anyway. And so like if we look at the ones with 0, like yeah, she was at like 96 experience, so I just topped her off real quick. She got a decent level up. And Soren too, he got a pretty good one too. Everyone else pretty much got a good level up because I was basically just restarting every time they got like a level up. I don't think I gave Largo a level up. I think he just happened to end on a 0. But Kieran, I think I did give him a level up, and it was acceptable. But yeah, and then the very last thing I actually almost forgot is that I gave some of the units stat boosters. I don't think I gave Ike any, but I think I gave her a skill because she had only 17 skills, so I gave her a secret book. I think I gave her something. I think I gave her a talisman, yeah, so that she would have 12 resistance. And I think I gave one to Boyd. I can't think of other things I did. I know I did give more. Oh yeah, I gave Oscar and Titania Draco shields. I think, honestly, Titania should have just taken both. She would be at 16 defense, which is still would have been less than the 17 defense that Oscar had, but I gave him the defense anyway since he was kind of falling behind. But not too far behind. But, yeah, I realized that 12 defense with Titania was really low. So I gave her the other Draco shield. And I think I gave some speed wings to... Oh yeah, I think I gave some speed wings to Void. So that he would be fast enough. And I think I gave another one to Har. If I didn't, I should give him one. Oh, I did not give him one yet. I'm definitely giving him one because his speed is atrociously low. He cannot seem to double. But yeah, I have some of these too. I'm not really sure who to give this, like, the energy drops and spirit dust to. They increase the magic and strength respectively. The only characters that really take like the magic stat and really use it would be Riss, Mist, and Soren. However, they're both pretty alright in magic. Mist and Riss are both maxed out, and Soren, he's only 5 away from maxing out. So you know, I give him one more level up. I guess I could give it to him, but yeah, technically he could max it out in just 5 levels. Not that he really has enough time to get 5 levels, but still, 25 magic is really good. So, I don't know, I was thinking maybe I could give it to Har or Tanith, because they have the Flame Lance and Bolt Axe respectively. But yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot I gave Ike, I was about to call him Lord Ike. Whoops. I gave Ike the Laguz Guard because he didn't need the bands anymore. I was thinking I could give him the Night Ring. But I actually really like Racing having it, so we'll just keep it that way. Anyway, long explanations out of the way. I think we're done. So, yeah. With that, let's go ahead and get started. General Ike, please come with me. We're getting ready to have a war council and discuss tomorrow's battle. So the Black Knight's in that castle, is he? There's little doubt of it. That Beorc's a real handful. Even when I attacked him in cat form, I barely scratched him. It's his armor. It's apparently blessed by the goddess. Ordinary weapons, natural or no, can't damage it. Oh, that's just swell. So how are we supposed to defeat him? Angry looks? Leave that to me. I've got a sword that should be effective against him. I don't like it, but I suppose there's no choice. We don't use weapons or shields. Those are Beorc tools for Beorc alone. Very well. If the villain in question appears, we'll leave him to General Ike. Now then, shall we determine who among us should storm the castle? Ike, can I talk to you? Not right now, Mist. We're discussing battle strategy. I know that. Even so, please? It'll only take a moment. Mist, I promise I'll make time later. Be patient and wait quietly. What is it, oh beauteous one? I feel a bit dizzy. May I rest a moment? Oh, what foul deed is that rears its head? The gods of war do charge a heavy toll, bewitch us, and attack our very minds. The princess, she's faint and overtired. Forgive your humble servants this trespass. Hark, my dear, and bless me with your arm. Good folk, we shall retire for a spell. Of course, Princess Alencia, please rest and allow us to proceed with these preparations. Thank you. I'm sorry. What is it? Come on, Mist. You realize the princess was making time for you to talk with me, don't you? Well, I thought I could talk to you later, but then I changed my mind and I wanted to talk to you now. I've been hoping to talk to you too. I haven't heard very much from you since the other day. Yeah, I'm sorry. When he told us that story, I was so shocked. That's why... The part about Mother's death, and about Father, right? Uh-huh. That's only natural. So, you have come to some kind of understanding with it all? Is that it? At first I couldn't believe it. The stuff about the medallion and the revival of Dark God and all that, none of it sounded real. And everything about Father, that he was even more unbelievable, or that was even more unbelievable. It was all I could think about, but I didn't want to think about it anymore. It made my head hurt. I didn't know what to do. I couldn't even sleep. I would just lie awake at night and stare at the tent walls. Yeah, I was the same way. I guess my body finally reached its limit. Last night I fell asleep. And when I woke up this morning, I don't know, it was all gone. I only had one emotion left. One emotion? What was it? It's hard to say. Sympathy, I suppose. For Mother? Uh-huh. And for Father. I think more for him than anyone else. Father and Mother were in love, weren't they? And then the medallion, it made Father go, what did you say, berserk? When he returned to himself, he found Mother. When Father died, it hurt so much I thought I was gonna die. Father must have felt the same. No, he must have felt even worse. I think you're right. And Father kept it all to himself, too. Mother, the medallion, being hunted. He never said a word to us. It was his burden alone. The man who killed Father was that knight we saw in Port Toha, right? The one in black armor? Yes. You're gonna fight him, aren't you? For Father. Yes, I am. That's one thing I won't let anyone else do in my stead. Trying to stop you is pointless, I know. If I were stronger, if I were a sword fighter, I'd be doing the same thing. Mist. But you must keep your promise. You promised to lead the company in Father's place and to protect me. If you go and get yourself killed, I'll never forgive you. I understand. That's why I'm not going to lose. I know. Man, I'm getting tired. How are you feeling, Princess? Um, it was a lie. I'm not feeling unwell at all. Sorry I fooled you. Ah, I knew it all along. It was all for Ike and Mist, was it not? It would appear, my dear princess, that you care for them greatly. I witnessed the death of both my father and mother. Soldiers fell one after the other. And then I was separated from Joffrey. It was Ike and his friends who rescued me. If not for them, I'm sure I would be dead now. My Lord Ike and Miss too. I know the pain I carry with me. The pain of losing one's parents in war. That may account for why the two of them, right from the beginning, were so warm and friendly. They gave the support I needed to survive. Mist and I have continuously encouraged each other to go on. So, they rescued you, and you are their patron, and are your patrons. There are those among the soldiers who complain in jealousy of Ike's station, but it is a trivial matter. We, the retainers of House Crimea, find this general to be very much to our liking. Ah, Bastion, I am pleased to hear it. Enough plain speaking. I must ready my silver tongue anew. Shall we return to the council? Yes. Oh boy. Sir Knight, the Crimean army will renew their assault of the castle momentarily. The troops we face are not the half-breeds we fought yesterday. It is the army that bested General Bertram. They are not what one would call an easy opponent. Resolve it. I beg your pardon? Hafed, you are in command. The castle defenses are on your shoulders. I have business with General Ina. Understood. Oh my gosh, it's so weird seeing them entering that angle. It just looks so barren and empty. I mean, I guess it's because it is barren and empty, but it's just so strange. Alright, is everyone ready? The castle's strength has been bolstered with reinforcements from the capital. We must strike now before any more can arrive. If the Black Knight appears, don't try to engage him. He is mine. I will take care of him. Ooh, finally. Let me guess, we're like half an hour in? Oh no, we're 40 minutes in. Even better. Alright. Let's choose our units. You know what? Yeah, I guess so. Except for Alencia. I'll take... As much as I would love to have Boyd, I don't think he'll be the pick for this one. I should probably go with Kieran and Oscar. They are the faster units. And I would love to have Alencia out so I can train her, but... well, we'll just have to leave that for a different chapter. And by that I mean the next chapter, because the one after that is the last one, so yeah. Well, for sure I want to have Volke, because Volke is, well, he can get the treasures, so we need him. But aside from that, we need Soren. I'll keep Soren because he's like a 4th healer. Wait, 4th? I mean, no, he's a 3rd healer. Yeah, there's no other healers other than Riss, Mist, and Soren. Well, I guess, yeah, Lindsay is a 4th healer, so actually, yeah. But man, is it annoying that I can't pick more than 11. Oh well, after we got to pick 19 last time too. I think 15 would have been like the perfect number for me. But yeah, if I could just have like Har, Boyd, Alencia, and Titania, I'd be cool with that. Maybe Stefan too, but I'll just have to settle with this. Alright, so let's go ahead and arrange our units. I really do want to have Har out here, but yeah, I just don't see that happening. Alright, we'll have Riss move there. Mist can kind of follow them, I suppose. Alright. And then, I guess I'll just have the others like that, yeah. Alright. Well, let's save. And here goes. This may not go as well as planned, but we can only hope for the best. Alright, oh boy. Let's see if our friends... oh yeah, they definitely seem to be able to do something about these guys, actually. Do any of these warriors have range 2 weapons? If so, I should probably have equipped the tomahawk. Killer axe. Oof, that's bad. This guy's got a double bow? Holy cow! That's really good. Okay, well, we have to get that guy. We cannot let him get away. Anyway, it looks like these guys only have range 1 weapons, except for Mr. Steelbow. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and obliterate this guy with the Sonic Sword. I do not trust the Killer Axe guy to stay alive. So, yeah, we're not gonna let him stay alive. We're gonna go ahead and finish him off right there and then. Alright. Now we just need to rid this man right here. Alright. And yeah, we'll go ahead with the silver spear. Alright. Yeah. And then, yeah, we do have to worry about the steel bow guy, but, like, that's kind of whatever, you know. Alright, Ike, go forward. Okay. Oh, wow. Easy. 26. And then 11. There we go. Alright, so both Riss and Volke have shade. And not only do they have shade, but Ike has provoke. So the freaking tiger here, or cat rather, better go for Ike, man. I swear to God, if he does not, then I will be severely disappointed. And yeah, that armor knight's not in range, but oh, this guy's in range of Volke. But I have faith in Volke. I do not think he will die. Here, let's go ahead and just. Are these guys all range 1? That guy's got a tomahawk, so that's gonna be a problem. Oof, that's not enough. That has the same damage. 13. Dang. All right. Well, we gotta try. Maybe I should have had the paladins go this way, so they can deal with these guys. Wait, Jill ought to be able to do it. Jill is strong as hell. Shoot, actually. Wait, no, yeah, that will be enough. Yeah, we can one round him. Because 19 times 2 is 38, so yeah, 35 is within that limit. And then we can go here. Yeah, she's got the boots. Let's see. Alright. So I have Soren go here. And then Rayson can sing for him. And then we'll just put Soren kind of behind Ike. Because I don't want him to be the target. Yes. Can he? No, he cannot. Okay. Wishful thinking, but apparently not. And it looks like we cannot go ahead and... Yeah, we won't be able to kill him. Alright, well, we'll at least take this one out. Okay. Alright, now enemy phase. Oh, yeah. I forgot this guy has Volke. Well, good thing Ike has provoke. And then, you know, Soren's got so much resistance that he's just gonna want to go for Ike anyway. But see, freaking shade doesn't work. And watch, he's gonna get doubled. You better dodge this. Thank goodness he has Nosferatu, because if he didn't, he would be dead. Alright. Kill you. I guess we didn't kill you. But yeah, I am very glad I gave Riss Nosferatu, because he would have been dead already. Oh boy. See, that's the thing with, oh hey, Aether. Oh yeah, we're so much more likely to get Aether now because of, having 27 skill. So that's like 1 in every 4 turns. Slightly better than 1 every 4. 2% better, actually, but, like, that's about the average. But yeah, freaking Shade, it just didn't want to work. It just, like, oh, like, you know, Ike was there with Provoke, and Riss has Shade, but I guess not. But why would that matter, right? The skill literally just didn't do the one thing it was supposed to do. Oh hey, he drops that. I don't want to open the doors just yet. Here, we'll let yeah, we'll let him kill that guy. Okay, Silver Lance. Can I deal with this guy? Not quite, but if we use the Silver Sword, then yes, we can. Oh, well, yeah, now definitely you can. Okay. Let's go here. We'll have Soren. And now we'll Elwind in. Oh wow. It looks like he can double with this, which is really good. And yeah, I should try to give experience to Soren and Riss. So if I can, I should do that. Okay. And then we'll just have him wait there. Right. Wait. Before I do that, how far can this guy get? Yeah, I thought so. Well, alright. Well, on second thought, these guys will stay there then. Unless, can he attack from here? No, he cannot. Alright, now we got these guys. I will go and say that I think taking out the thieves is a bit more of a priority than taking out the other guys, because the other guys will try to attack us anyway, so we might as well just let him try. Except for this one, I feel like this guy will try to run away, so I'll go ahead and take care of him. Okay, and then have him move here, and yeah, we'll take out this other thief. And we'll have her, we'll move her on the same line as Marcia. Brave Sword. Actually, I'll go ahead and move her a little bit farther so she can attract that guy. Alright. Alright, well, I'll have Oscar one-shot this guy. Oof, nice. There we go, so that's the convoy. We'll have him wait there. Okay. I guess we're gonna have to just Sonic Sword this guy. Alright, he's dead. And then Kieran can take out the warrior. Alright. Bam. And let's see that again. There we go. He's done for. Okay. Oh, one more. There we go. And it's just these two, right? Okay, let's go ahead and leave them. At least this guy went for Ike. That's one thing I'm happy for, because if he goes for Volke, then that would be unsafe. Anyway, he's gonna try, but he missed. And now, yeah, Swordmaster will go for Tanith. But Tanith can hit back even harder. And she's fast, wow. Alright, hey, we got a door key. Alright. Oh, yeah, that's right, he's got a Brave Sword. Oh well, he's done for now. Hey, weapon level up. Oh, so that means she should be able to use silver axes now. Oh no! Please double him. Oh, okay. I mean, at least he didn't get doubled. That's more important than doubling him. Alright, well, speaking of doubling, he got some speed, so maybe he can now. That was crazy. What kind of sword did he have? Or was he just, you know, a sword master and did a lot of damage because of that? Or had a high crit because of that? Probably that, yeah, it looks like that was the case. Alright. 92% is pretty comfortable, so I'll do that. Okay. We'll throw away that antitoxin. I guess you're not throwing it away, we're just storing it. Anyway, oh shoot, yeah, that's right, I didn't give her a Mend Staff, so she'll have to use a Physic. Oh well. That almost full healed him, jeez. So the Mend Staff would have full healed him. She is getting pretty strong, and she leveled up. Alright. So yeah, she's already maxed out on magic and speed, so yeah, getting skill, luck, and resistance was a very good level up then. Okay, let's go ahead and put Kieran there. And I want Soren to be able to take this guy out. That way he can get the experience points. Okay. Alrighty. Does one of these guys have a key? No? Alright. Let's sing for Soren. I want him to try to break the door. Maybe we can get Adept on the door. Ah, we didn't get it. But it is possible to get Adept on the door. I believe it's possible anyway. Anyway, we'll go ahead and just use the normal silver sword. And that should hopefully break the door open and have these guys go after Ike. Okay. Oh, even that guy can reach Ike. Alright, I'll have Volke enter in from the same side. Alright. And Riss will just kind of follow. Physic. Alright, no one needs it then. Okay, now it looks like we just got this guy. But yeah, we should be fine. We should be able to deal with him pretty simply. 19 and 19. Not enough to take him out completely, but it will severely weaken him. So that the next person to attack him will definitely kill him. Alright, silver sword. Yeah, or silver spear, rather. And that guy's done for. He's dead. We just go here. And I'll have Jill just wait. I want to make sure everyone is ready. Okay, I dodged. Very good, very good. Will he take this cat out? Hopefully he will. But he'll probably need Aether, yeah. Dang, no Aether, no crit or anything. Okay. Elwind. Right. Let's see. Do that again. Right. And why not? We'll give this one to what's his name? Riss. There we go. You can get 10 health back. Now he won't be so close to dying. Volke can just run in and do his Volke things, I guess. Alright, I guess his name is Volke. That's right, Volke. Whoa, wait a minute. Ah, yep. They have longbows, so they actually are able to reach Racing if he goes there. Shoot. Alright, let's keep Soren here. Well, not keep him here, let's move him in actually. Keep him far though. Alright. Let's go ahead, we'll break the door open, why not? Boom, wow, she one-shots the door. Which sounds very silly when I say that out loud actually. But yeah, I mean, it is what she is doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we should be able to escape. So let's try to go in for this one. And we should be able to just barely get out. And yeah, we'll go ahead and short spear. There we go. And a level up. Let's see what we get. Now, one of these guys in here has a siege tome. Oh yeah, you stay. He's got meteor. Yeah, interesting. Oh wait, not the one I'm looking for. Thoron and bolting. That one's scary. Like, bolting is very scary. Alright. We'll have to just wait. And I kind of forgot he had a door key. Oops. Probably would have saved a little bit of hassle. Anyway, this guy's got only 39 hits, so I'm going to go ahead and trust Mist's ability to dodge. If she doesn't dodge like that, then we'll just have her run away. like this. Alright. And yeah, you just attack. And now that I think about it, I could have him in front of Oscar. So yeah, even if the scary Thoron guy comes and tries to attack Oscar, he can probably live. Oscar and Kieran have decent enough resistance, I think. Uh-oh, this is bad. Good job, Volke. And, dodge, good. We got one more siege tone. There we go, we just get straight to it. And dodge again, cool. Alright, and yep, good. Provoke is actually working. That is very good to hear, or see. Okay, oh, that is, his avoid didn't really work there. And yeah, I figured, yeah, Oscar would be the target since he cannot counter right now. Ooh, and he actually took damage. Alright, now, yeah, all these little goos are gonna die at Jill's hand. Okay, I guess they're not all gonna die, but they're gonna get pretty damn close. 6 damage to 19 damage. Times 2. A huge difference. Alright, 7 damage. 19 and 19. Yeah, they're all ready to be one-shot by anyone else, actually. It's free real estate. Alright, we'll go ahead. Actually. Oh, perfect! I didn't even realize this guy had a freaking physic. Well, I'll definitely steal it. Thank you, buddy. I've been really wanting one. Alright. Let's go ahead and, Elwind. Perfect. Love it. Okay. Did that guy have the chest keys, by the way? I hope he did. That's another good level up. Okay, no, that other guy has the chest key. Like, maybe we can just... I think that'd be a waste. Alright, we'll go ahead and, Silver Sword. Alright. There we go. Staff, Physic on Mist. There we go. She kind of needs it now. She was very close to dying. And more than health or health gone. Half her health. Health or health. And she had more than health or health. But yeah, I meant to say half her health. Alright, let's go like that. And... I don't think... Yeah, I didn't think Wrist would be able to do much. Alright, let's go ahead and take him out. Boom. And he can't counter. Boom. Now that I think about it, Wrist does have a Mend Staff, so he... Yeah. We can heal at range 1, which is good. Oh yeah, I probably should have traded first. That way I could have him have different, like... Well, I can have him take a different path. Okay. Right. That guy's dead. Man, none of these guys, yeah, none of them had anything interesting. Alright, well, if we have Mist take this guy out, then that'll make very quick work of him. Look at that, it's so crazy. Like, these guys are super tanky, but Mist with the Sonic Sword or Rune Sword will just destroy them. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, perfect. Nice. Alright, he stays there. And... Well, I guess I could have Marcia or Marcia. Nah, instead of wasting the range 2 weapons, I'll go ahead and just axe these guys again. Oh boy. Have her there. That guy has meteors, so what I could do is wait. I could make sure. Okay, he doesn't have anything. Okay, we'll go ahead and stab this guy. Okay. Perfect. And not quite enough. Oh yeah, that's right. The Flame Lance would only be effective on the Beast's Lagoos, not the Hawk Lagoos. Oh hey, a level up. Nice. Strength, defense. Well, you know what? They're not bad stats. Alright, let's go ahead and put Tanith there. And don't sleep him. Well, I guess if he does get put to sleep, which he did, Mist is literally right next to him, so it's not going to be a big deal. Okay. Wow. They're really trying to go after him. Uh-oh. Alright, well, never mind. Marcia took a bit of damage there, but she can hold him off. Wow. Whoa! Good job, Kieran. Okay, Kieran's gonna have to heal on his own because, yeah, he is low on health, but Oscar needs to be awakened first before I really want to do anything else. And, geez, Tanith, aren't you supposed to have good avoid? Why are you getting hit like all the time now? You better dodge this. Oh my god. Holy shimolies. Well, thank god I don't have to restart. Here, let's see. Can I... Oh wow, I can heal from quite the distance. Alright, for sure we gotta heal Tanith. Like, zero doubt about that. Alright, there we go. She's all good. Here, let's go ahead and bust this door open. Here, and also... Here, let's do this. Chant. I'm gonna go ahead and try to save those keys for, you know, when we need them. So I'm actually gonna have Soren snag those keys. Trade. Oops, take those. Alright. Oh, I should have had him break the door. Oh well. Yeah, I'll still break the door. Dude, I saw the blue in the background, and for a second I just saw 3 HP, and I was like, wait, am I about to die? Then I remembered, oh yeah. Since the doors just naturally have the black background. Or not black, blue background. Blah, on their health bars. Anyway, that did a bit of healing, so that's good. Alright, physic. Alright, looks like I actually have to get a little closer. Okay, 20. Alright. Yeah, we'll have to heal Kieran. I was about to say cure him. But, I mean, I guess that does cure him of death for a bit. Just not like a permanent heal. Alright. There we go. Level up. HP skill, whatever, we'll take it. Okay. Oh, he's got a physic as well. Alright, we better not damage these guys to a point where they will survive. Like, I have to kill them because otherwise that healer is gonna waste their physic. Alrighty. Oh wow, we don't need to go that excessive. But then again, I will. Alright. Die, tiger. Okay. And... oof. Oh, I'm definitely going for Silver Lance here. Alright, let's do that, because the last thing I want is to get crit. What was the thing I just said, game? The last thing I want is to get crit. Oh boy. Well, you know what? It's actually really late at night. I know that I am about an hour and 10 minutes in here, almost 11 minutes based off of what my stopwatch is telling me. But currently it is 2:49 a.m. So as much as I would love to just restart the chapter right now, I think I am actually going to take a break for now, and I will continue the next part like tomorrow or maybe even the next day. But yeah, I'm really tired right now, so yeah, that'll be enough Fire Emblem for me today. Anyway, yeah, Marcia is saying she tried too hard. What I should have done, I was stubborn. I didn't want to use it, but I should have used the short spear. But yeah, dang man, those were some good level ups I had. A few of them anyway. Like Soren had some good level ups. And again, he always kind of has good level ups, but yeah, man, that's a bummer. Oh well. Anyway, I'm gonna probably go to sleep right now, but for you guys, the next part is gonna be like in a few seconds. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. For me, anyway. Anyway, later. Okay, I'm back, and it's the next day, and I feeling a little bit better, but I almost forgot that I was like I was supposed to start recording on turn 6. So actually, I moved already a few units. As you can see, I moved Marcia, Tanith, and Jill already, as well as Mist. But then I remembered, oh yeah, it's turn 6. I should start recording. So yeah, unfortunately, I was kind of dumb. And I forgot to check if the Sage here that was blasting everyone with Meteor Tome, or was it Bolting? I think it was Bolting, yeah. The Sage here with the Siege Tome, I think he actually had a Physic, but I forgot to actually check, so I lost out on a Physic, I'm pretty sure. So, oh, but we just got one from the chest anyway. Alright, well, I'll store the new one. Also, Jill's like pretty close to dying. She got hit by a Tiger Lagoose, so she took a lot of damage. But I can heal her up real fast. There we go. I gotta admit, man, the level ups have not been as good as before. Kind of a shame, really. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and use the gold, man. To be honest, I don't really think it's gonna be that crazy if I spend 50 gold so that so that Ike can you know, or rather so that Volke could use his lockpicks, you know. Anyway, I got a little bit of a conundrum here. I for sure want to get rid of the tiger, but now there's gonna be 2 magical guys, and that bolting is really strong. It actually really put the pain on Oscar. I'm thinking though that I should probably try. Oh shoot, that wasn't enough. Oh, I should have used Armads. Uh-oh. Shoot, but if I let this guy live, that's really bad too. Look, he does 12 damage. Oh, he's got no crit chance. Okay. Actually, I should probably let him live then. Because if he's got no crit chance... Oh, but if the bolting guy hits me, that's bad. I don't know. That's the conundrum. I don't know who to go for. Well, anyway, let's go ahead and sing using Raisin's magical chanting. And hopefully I don't just, like, die in the enemy phase. That would be kind of embarrassing. And we'll have Soren run for the other chest. If he can reach... Oh, he cannot reach. Damn. I needed wrist to heal Oscar. And this is gonna be bad. Actually, no, it's not really gonna be that bad. Yeah, he's asleep, but like, it's not really gonna do anything. And also, it looks like that guy went for Ike. That's good, actually. I'm glad he didn't go for Oscar and Kieran. But yeah, I am a little bummed out that I didn't get Volke to steal the physics staff. But I believe both of the bishops have... Oh wow, he got a crit. He did... That means he would have done 2 damage normally. But anyway, I think the bishops have a physics staff as well. Each of them. I know for sure the one on the right has one, because I was peeking at his inventory. I'm pretty sure the one on the left will have one too, or maybe he just has a sleep staff. But anyway, it looks like Ike was taking care of these guys pretty well. Just gotta make sure that he's not just, you know, stealing experience points. I am really bummed out that that I didn't give Volke a well, not even a pure water or anything or ward. Rather, what I should have done is that I should have just given Riss a restore. I kind of forgot that you would need restore in this chapter. And my god, everyone is just hounding on Ike. Well, as long as he can take out some of the, like, big guys, you know, like this tiger particularly, then I'm alright with that. And yeah, this guy will not kill Oscar even if he does hit. And of course he does, because, I mean, this is Fire Emblem RNG. Of course it's going to be against our favor. And wow, okay, well, good thing that cat's probably not going to kill Marcia. Even if it did do a lot of damage. And there we go, yeah, so I knew for sure that this guy had a physic. Which makes it all the worse, like, it makes it just that much more bad that, he's got, you know, someone there. Or that he's got those enemies there that he's going to be constantly healing. And I'll keep Oscar here. And, oh shoot, that's right, I don't have a normal staff with Mist. Ah, well. Also, yeah, just like I expected and like I feared, the level ups that I've gotten were not as good, unfortunately. It's a real shame, but yeah. They were kind of terrible compared to what we got before. Anyway, we'll use Kieran there. And... yeah, shoot. There's no one that has a restore. Man, I should have just given... instead of a ward staff that I know I'm just not going to use that much, I should have just given Riss the restore. It looks like... yeah, it's not really much. Alright. Soren gets a silver lance. Dang, how long is it gonna... 4 turns. Holy cow. Alright, well, I'll go ahead and I'll use Riss to take out some of these guys with his Nosferatu. You know, I normally would probably use Soren, but he was getting the chest items, and he can't even reach Mr. Riss Erasin. He cannot reach. What a waste of a turn. Oh well. Oh yeah, I should have been healing Marcia. Wait, there's no chest key on this side? Oh yeah, there is. It's just that that guy has it. And I can't kill this guy. I want to steal his physic. So I don't think I can afford to kill him right now. So that's a annoying conundrum. On the bright side though, I did manage to get Jill to A rank in axes, so she can finally use silver axes, which is it's great. It's exactly what I wanted her to be able to use. But yeah, shoot, I'm just gonna have to have Ike wait. I mean, I don't really know what else to have him do. These guys. Oh boy. I mean, I suppose we can have Marcia open the chest for now. Here, let's take the chest key and then move Tanith here. And that way, when Marcia comes here, she can take the chest key and she should be able to open the chest. Yeah, there we go. Fortify. There we go. That's the one I was looking for. That's a really good staff. Oh no, they both have physic. God damn it. Why did it all... Ugh, they knew I wanted to steal those physic staves. Well, as much as I hate that Ike is stealing all the experience, at least no one else is getting hurt. So that's good. Yeah. Get a Aether on this guy. Okay, guess not. Well, now those other physics staves are just gonna be wasted again. No damage. Oh boy. It's crazy to think how strong Ike is now, to be honest. And that guy has a killer lance, so I'm glad that I can take him out. Alright. And of course this happens. Let's see, Soren can stand here. I'm gonna have Riss stand here. Dang it, he can only... Alright, well, let's see if we can reach her from here. Oh my god, no. You've gotta be kidding me. Well, that's a bummer. Alright, so I gotta make sure these guys are like all dead. Because if they're not dead, then these guys are just gonna keep using up those physics staves that I really want. Let's see, Elwind. It's not gonna really take him out, right? Oh no, it will. Okay, good. Yeah, this general was really tanking all the hits, so I'm glad that we can take him out. And maybe, who knows, maybe those short spear guys will try to go for Soren. If they do, that'll kind of work out, honestly. Alright, let's get that. And this guy, he just has bolting. We'll go ahead and take him out with Kieran. Alright, so we pretty much won now. Like, the bishops are not going to be a threat. And those two short spear guys are not going to be a threat either. Dang, see, this is what I mean. We've been getting a lot of level ups that were just terrible. Absolutely terrible level ups. Like getting +1 in like one stat, you know? That kind of terrible. And nice, we got a spear there. You know, yeah, it's really annoying. Anyway, I'm hoping that because Marcia is a little bit closer. Yeah, okay, we can reach her now. Alright. Hey, there we go. We got a wrist level. Maybe he will get a decent level up. HP and speed are good, but we don't really need to care about defense with wrists. I'm not trying to have him get hit by anyone. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and kill this brave bow guy because I don't want him to to start going for Marcia just because she's there, you know. Because, like, I know he wasn't really moving before, but I don't want him to suddenly change his mind just because they're there. And... yeah, alright. Well, I'll move Mist out over here. If for some reason... oh my god, Mist? Okay, well, she won't kill him. But yeah, if for some reason those short spear guys try to attack her, she can probably hold her own. Well, I want to cure... what's his name? Volke of his sleep. We could steal it for ourselves too, but I don't really think there's that many uses for the sleep staff, to be honest. Alright. Let's go ahead and finally we can restore him back to awakeness, I guess. There we go. And she can't really move more. Anyway, yeah, let's look at this. Yep, it's been used once, but that's honestly not too bad. Alright, let's go ahead. We'll move Soren here, actually. Alright. There we go. And shoot, now that I think about it, Oscar doesn't have another chest key, right? So... yeah, there's no more chest keys. Dang, that's a bummer. Alright, well I guess we'll need to use Volke to steal. Silence. Alright, we could steal, yeah, like the silence and the sleep stabs, but those ones are not really too practical for the player to use. Like, silence could be helpful, I guess, if there's a particularly annoying mage or something. But for the most part, it's not really that like important. And as for sleep, you wouldn't really need that unless there's like a guy who's extremely like good at dodging, but for some reason has low resistance. Then yeah, or maybe like it would be good if there was a guy with like a killer axe or something, you know. But I wouldn't really think to use that outside of like maybe like Iron Man runs or something like that, you know. We wouldn't really need to, you know, use that. Anywho, I guess we have Tanith take care of this guy. I think I got Tanith to S rank, right? Yeah, S rank stat or lances, not stabs. Oops. All right, let's go ahead and silver lance this guy. Nice dodge. And there we go. All right. So those guys are done for. And let's go ahead and take this guy out. Alright. Hafid has the Brave Lance. He also has unique dialogue with Ike. Let me see. Oh, before I do anything, actually, I could have him attack with the Brave Lance, but I could steal the Brave Lance too, like if I wanted it. If I had him attack with the spear, because the well, the way the NPCs kind of work in this game is that they are more prone to target with the spears, like the range 1 and 2 weapons, as opposed to just the range 1 weapons. But honestly, I think the reason why is because spears are like better than Brave Lance, you know? Like Brave Lance is cool and all, but yeah, the spear is better in my opinion. Also, I just realized what happened here. Oh boy. Alright, to kind of help Volke out, I should have had Ike trade with him because he had one more space that he could give up. Alright, what I'll do is I'll trade the short spear. And then... oh shoot, but now I can't... oh. Oh, what an idiot. What an idiot. Alright, so I guess what I should do is I should just go ahead and trade real quick. It wastes a turn, but whatever. Alright. Guess I could have Ike give back that short spear. Alright, let's go ahead and steal ourselves a normal spear. Stole a spear. Alright. And let's go ahead and rescue. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so she she flies like far enough, but not too far, so that Rayson can't like reach her. All right, now we can have Rayson sing. There we go. Nice. And Volke, yeah, he can land on this chest. There we go. And we got Bolganon. Or Bolganon. Is it Bolganon? Bolganon? I honestly don't know. Anywho, let's go ahead and attack. I guess I could use the Killer Lance since now I got A rank and axes. I don't have to worry too much about getting A rank and lances. But yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and read this. If not for the whims of His Majesty, I would not be facing you here. For a warrior, meeting a powerful foe is a joy above all others. And for this I give thanks to the king. Now let us enjoy the gift we've been given. And Ritz? Ah, it would have been enough too to kill him. Oh well. And if Ike fights him, he gets unique dialogue. He talks. I think he basically says, Ike says something like, "Let me through," and the guy's like, "Do you have, like?" He says something like, "Let me through. I need to like fight the Black Knight." And he's like, "Ah, you have business with Sir Knight, eh? My curiosity normally knows no bounds, but this time things are different. To get through to get to the Black Knight, you'll have to go through me," or something like that. That's kind of what his unique dialogue is. But yeah, also, I should give Soren a kill, right? If I can. Okay, there we go. Alright. Well, oh, what the heck? He got Miracle? I didn't know he had Miracle, and if wow, okay, the one time Miracle actually does something, and it's when the enemy has Miracle. Alright. Well, here, I'm actually gonna go ahead and do something real quick. There we go. And yeah, I'll let Jill get it. Alright, Hafed. Or is he gonna... Oh, that's right, he can't full heal. Because he doesn't have... Oh my god, she got Wrath and Killer Lance. That's super high crit. But anyway, Hafed didn't have an elixir, so yeah. Anyway, it appears this is the end. Ah, Herc. Ah. I just find it funny that they needed to put 3 there. Anyway, Jill levels up to level 15. She's actually getting really good, really high in the levels. And there we go, 27 strength, 22 defense. Actually, I think 27 strength is maximum strength for her. I could check. Let me just look. Oh no, he untransformed. Yep, that's maximum strength, so that's good. And just because I want to give Rayson some experience points, there you go, Rayson. You can sing for Volke. Now he can move again. Alright. And then, yeah. Okay. What does Ike have? Lague's Guard? I think for the next upcoming thing, I am going to go ahead and take this Night Ring. There we go. Alright. And we don't really need this short spear, but whatever. It's not really going to matter. Anyway, since it's just arrive, anyone can do it, so let's go ahead and arrive. The one I seek is behind these doors. Don't follow me, going in alone. Ike, wait! I'm going with... No, Soren. We have to let Ike go alone. The Black Knight is his. Defeating him is a crucial step that Ike must take in order to truly get over the death of his father. Idiocy! I'll have no more of this naive nonsense. What if something happens to him? What then? I think Ike has gained the composure to keep calm and judge whether or not he can match an opponent. If, in fact, he can't, it means he's reached his full potential, and that's all there is to him. We just have to accept that. But I believe in Ike. I trust him. His life is not his alone any longer. I don't believe he's so irresponsible as to leave his companions behind by choosing to engage in a contest he cannot win. Please, Soren, you must feel the same way, don't you? I don't like it. Sometimes bravery and good judgment aren't enough. Commander Grail, watch over your son. Why did you return to Crimea? You had the perfect opportunity to escape. I'm going to the capital. No, you are not. The king has ordered me to put an end to you. I thought as much. So be it. I'm prepared. Will you not resist? I do not believe I could prevail against one of your power. How extremely frank. My only wish was to be beside the one I love. If that's not meant to be, then it matters not what happens to me. As my last act of compassion, I shall make your end a swift and merciful one. Do you have any final words? If you see Nasir, tell him that Ina was sorry. If I have the opportunity, I will so tell him. Rest in peace. My love. Turn and face me, Black Knight. I've been waiting for you, child. What? Did you kill that girl? Despite my promise, the blow was not clean. She breathed still. I'll take her. You will have to do so by force. You brought the sacred sword Ragnell, did you not? It's right here. If using it is the only condition I need to fulfill to defeat you, I will not hesitate. It appears you've grown smarter. Good. There's no challenge in killing a fool. Shall we begin? What the? Mist? Brother! Mist? No! Stay back! I will fight you. I'll never let you kill my brother. Mist, you... Gawain's daughter, eh? Good. Now I can pull the entire family tree by the root. You're not to interfere, Mist. This craven wretch is mine. Do as you will. This time, we begin in earnest. Alright, so yep, this is the reason why you want Mist to be a high level. Because she is force deployed. It doesn't matter if you never, ever have used her ever before in your entire playthrough. She'll be force deployed. Now, if you've never ever used her in your playthrough, well, one, that's kind of dumb. But two, you can have her escape if you want her to stay safe. But yeah, you're gonna want to have a healer because Black Knight is one of the most difficult Fire Emblem bosses. I would say in probably the franchise. Not the most difficult, but definitely up there. Like, in terms of just plain old bosses, I think he's definitely up there in like the top 10 hardest ones because beating him is basically down to luck. And to make things worse, you can actually get an ending where you don't actually kill him. Instead, the game pretends to kill him through some sheer act of like Deus Ex Machina or whatever. It's not exactly Deus Ex Machina. What basically happens is the whole area collapses on him and you lose out on the satisfaction of killing him, and also you lose out on the better reward that you get for killing him. So yeah, it's really annoying. But anywho, oh yeah, as you can see, when we enter this boss fight, the first weapon in our inventory is the one that gets sent to the convoy, and we get Ragnell as our weapon. So yeah, it forces you to equip Ragnell because that would be kind of stupid if it didn't. It's the only weapon in the game capable of hurting him, well, that you could get to this point, because there are other weapons that can hurt Black Knight. It's just that you wouldn't be able to access them without cheats. So yeah, right now Ragnell's the only thing we can use against him. So in other words, don't use Mist because Mist literally does nothing. And look at that. He has an 82% chance to do 38 damage. In other words, he will one-shot Mist. So yeah, don't even bother throwing Mist at the Black Knight. He does have unique dialogue with Mist, but it's a really stupid idea. Mist will probably die. Like, you have to be extremely lucky, you know, to get that 18% chance to dodge. That won't always be 18, because Mist stats can vary based off of how lucky you are with your growths. But I have maximum speed, and I'm pretty sure speed and luck are the main factors in a Void. And her luck is pretty good at 22, so this is going to be on like the higher end of your Void, to be honest. But yeah, that's also why I gave her the Men's Staff, so that she can just heal Ike. But yeah, also I gotta mention, this is still Chapter 27. If Ike dies here, or if Mist dies here and I have to restart, I have to restart the entire chapter from when I had to like defeat half it and all that. So yeah, this is another reason why it's annoying. So it's easy to die because look, even with Ragnell, we only do 9 damage, and he does 19 damage to us. Now thankfully he doesn't crit, but what he has instead is he has the skill Luna, which, yeah, it reduces enemy defense by half, which is basically like a crit, you know. So I would have so 29, I think it rounds down, so it would be basically 14 defense. Because the nice thing about Ragnell is that it gives you a +5 defense buff, which is super helpful in the Black Knight fight. But and yeah, you'll see that actually take effect. Like if we look here, we take 19 damage, but if we use a steel blade that doesn't give us the defense buff, we take 24 damage. So that's helpful. But yeah, so if it treats our defense as if it was 14, we take a lot of damage. And if you don't have he has 27 speed, which is pretty high. So if you have like 23 or less, I believe, if it's 23 or less, then he will double you. So he can hit you twice. And 19 damage times 2 is a lot. And if he gets Eclipse on one of those two, he can probably kill you. Or not Eclipse, it's called Luna in this game. I think it's called Eclipse in like the sequel, Radiant Dawn. But yeah, he gets Renewal, which what Renewal does is it recovers 10% of max HP every turn. And 10% in this case would be, well, 6. So that means at the start of every turn, he gets 6 HP back. So even though I do 9 damage to him, because he gets healed by 6, we do a net total of 3 damage. And he's got 60 HP, which is insanely large. So really the only way to beat him would be to give Ike the like Aether skill. You could also use like Wrath and Resolve, but I'm not actually sure if you could equip Wrath or Resolve at this point in the game, because I think the earliest Resolve that we can get was the one that we just got in the chest before, and you cannot equip skills outside of the base. So yeah, you would have to try Wrath, which can help. And if you get a crit, like, then that would be super lucky. But yeah, for now, what we have to rely on is getting Aether, which is super good against it because, you know, it self-heals and it does a lot of extra damage. It'll treat his defense as if it was 34 over 2. So that would be 17 defense, which is very light compared to our 26 strength. But yeah, Black Knight is crazy hard, but I think it's enough, you know, kind of explaining. Let's just get into the fighting. So, yeah, I turn on animations because I like this battle a lot. I think it's better with the animations. Plus, he actually has a unique boss theme if you do have the animations on. So, yeah, alright, let's get started. Alright. What an odd fate. This will be the 3rd time I've defeated you. The first was in the forest of Gallia, the second at Delbray in Crimea. We've met twice, and I've lost twice. But the 3rd time will be different. Oh. My sword fighting skills were given to me by my father. If I stay true to them, I cannot lose. Did you never think that using your father's techniques on the man who killed him would be futile? My father robbed himself of his stronger arm. If he had, he would have not lost to the likes of you. Wait a minute, does that sentence actually make sense? He said his father robbed himself of his stronger arm. I think they meant to say if he hadn't. So I think that's a typo, because I don't think that... If he says if he had, like if he robbed himself of his arm. But anyway, there's another typo. Huh. You think so? Let us test your stronger arm then. Come, son of Gawain. Show me your strength. So yeah, there we go. And okay, for a second, because he has such a slow animation, I got kind of scared, and I legitimately thought that he was going to use Eclipse, or not Eclipse, Luna on us. And yeah, I'm gonna have Ike back up a bit. I believe the Black Knight will still chase him around, so I don't know how like good of a strategy that will be. But I think he will try to attack at range 2. He might attack at range 1. I forget. No, yeah, he attacks at range 1. So the thing with attacking at range 1 or 2 actually does make it. Oh, we dodged! Oh, this is super good luck. Oh man, so we dodged a hit, and we got Aether. That is really good luck. So anyway, like I was saying, if you attack at range 2, then you could avoid getting Luna because Luna does not work on a Lundite at range 2. However, Aether also doesn't work on Ragnell at range 2, so you basically are sacrificing your only real means of defeating him if you attack at range 2. If you have Wrath though, don't worry about it, it'll still work at range 2. But yeah, in this case it does actually kind of matter. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and have Ike hit him again. And you're going to want to have Mist heal like every turn. But it's super good that Ike managed to dodge. Oh, here's Luna. Yeah, ouch, that hurts a lot. But yeah, if Ike doesn't dodge, then you basically can only attack Black Knight on the enemy phase. So that means you have to spend your player phase healing Ike. And if you have him attack again, then he will not get healed again, which means that Black Knight will probably kill him in the subsequent turn, especially if he gets Luna. But yeah, just keep fighting, and hopefully we can win. I'm hoping for good RNG. If Ike doesn't kill... Oh, that's such good luck. We can attack again, and he's one hit from dying, so that's really good. Oh, hold on, let's read this. Protect the Black Knight. Do not interfere. This man is my prey. I need no assistance. Oh, then, hey, get that girl. Kill her before she flees. Get out of here, Mist. No, I'm not leaving you. I can protect myself. I won't run away. She's right. She can totally protect herself. Look at what she could do to these guys with the rune sword. That's almost a one-shot right there. I would probably still use the sonic sword because it's got a bit more durability. But look at that, it still does a good amount of damage, and she leaves only a 30% chance to get hit. Now, you would have to use the rune sword to take out the bishop, but not that it's even really a problem. They don't really care about healing the Black Knight, so don't worry about getting unfair heals. But yeah, 2 dodges from the Black Knight in one fight is super good RNG. And now we can do exactly enough damage to kill him. So yeah, we beat the Black Knight. I was gonna say if I didn't beat him, I would restart, but thank God I got super lucky. Super lucky. I got Aether, and I dodged twice. And yeah, you basically have to get Aether once. If you don't get Aether at least once, then you're not gonna win. Yeah, jeez, this is good. Alright, let's see it. Don't dodge. I hope he doesn't dodge. Black Knight, I mean. Oh, nice. What a stylish way to finish. And yeah, he dodged, but he didn't dodge the second hit. So that's fine by me. But anyway, you've grown stronger. I commend you. And I love that when he dies, the whole ground shakes. Like this huge, giant monster of a man just collapses. And the sheer, like, size of him causes the ground to shake. I love it. But yeah, there we go. We did it. We killed the Black Knight. All we gotta do is just wait, and we've beaten the chapter. Also, if you take more than, I think, 6 turns, the fight will automatically end. And you'll win, but it'll be super unsatisfying. But anyway, we won. So... yeah, enough blabbering on. I'll go ahead and just read from here on out. The Black Knight's fallen. How could this be? Don't think you're gonna walk out of here though. Now, activate the traps now. What's going on? This rumbling. Ike, the castle's collapsing. Get out now. Nasir? Ina! Mist, we have to go. Alright. Hurry. I like how the other soldiers just stayed there. Like, alright, well, I guess we'll just get killed. Like the arc, actually. Looks like it would have taken a long time to draw it. But, yeah, we did it. Father, I, finally, I stopped him, Father. Mother, thank goodness. I'm so happy you're alive. Mist, I avenged Father. I know. Even now, though, as good as Father was, there's no way I could ever defeat him. Defeating the Black Knight was my way. I wanted to show him how strong Father really was. I know, I know. Father was the best man in the world. A great man. That's right. Dad was great. So was Mom. And so are you, brother. I love you all. I'm so proud of my fantastic, wonderful family. Aw. Ike, Mist, both of you did so well. I really had you worried, didn't I? But now it's... Don't say anything. I understand. Let's get back to the others. I can't do anything else today. Right. How's she doing? She's gonna be alright. She's sleeping in the back. And Nasir? He's with her there. He's been taking care of her the entire time. I see. Nasir. Ike. I'm sorry for escaping and causing all the problems I did. When we arrived in Crimea, I sensed Ina. I had to go and look for her. Is that so? You saved her, didn't you? I don't know how to thank you. I'm not worried about it. I just want you to talk with me. What's the connection between you and Ina? Ina is my only granddaughter. Your granddaughter? That can't be. You're not old enough to. It may be difficult for your Bayork to believe, but we of the Dragon Tribe live for a very, very long time. When we reach a certain maturity, we stop showing almost all signs of further aging. For example, do you remember Prince Krithnaga, whom you met in Goldoa? Yeah, he was a nice kid. The prince is the youngest in all of Goldoa, yet, for all his apparent youth, he's at least 100 years old. 100? Ike. Yes? Why did you save Ina? She was your foe, after all. You were willing to put yourself in danger so she could escape. I assume she must be dear to you. You did all that for a dirty traitor? Under the guise of providing information to Gallia, I gave the same information to Dayan. I also took Mist's medallion and gave it to King Ashnard. And even so, you helped us many times over. If there are reasons for all of this, would you tell me about them? I'd like to help. Cannot. At least not yet. That's not the answer I wanted, Nasir. Please, I want you to believe me. I am not your enemy. King Dayan had Ina with him. For her sake, there was nothing else I could do. Forgive me. Tell me, are you willing to display your loyalty? What do you mean? Ashnard is in the Crimean capital. If we hope to defeat him, it would also help to have the cooperation of one who's been close to him. If you're not our enemy, then prove it by aiding us. All right, I understand. On the strength of your belief in me, I swear I will not betray you again. There's one other thing I need to hear. How much do you know about the medallion? Do you realize what it was when you gave it to Ashnard? I'm fairly sure that I know more about it than you do. I can't go into details, but merely gaining possession of the idol does not allow King Dane to release the Dark God. The reason for that is, the only one who can sing the Gulder of Elise is a girl named Altina, right? That is correct. I too investigated Palmeni Temple. Yet King Dane doesn't know that, and he's kidnapped Leanne. Based on what happened in the past, who knows what he may do? Earlier I was able to speak briefly with Ina. It sounded like she knew where the Heron Princess is being held. When she awakes, we shall ask her about it. Alright, there we go. We're at the end now, for sure, of the chapter. And let me guess, we're at 2 hours? Almost. We're at 1 hour and about 55 minutes. Although that may be off a bit because of having to stop the stopwatch for a day. But I think that's close enough. But yeah, alright. So I guess I'll briefly explain the alternate ending to that chapter. If you don't defeat Black Knight in, I think it's 6 turns. I could go and check real quick, but I believe it's 6 turns. Uh, and also the alternative way to beat the chapter is, as you saw, like Mist could escape. Ike can also escape. And if you think that Ike cannot win and he will die, uh, if you really don't want to restart, then you could also have Ike escape. And if he escapes, then you'll also get the same like alternate ending. I think it's the same anyway. I actually don't know what it is, but I'm pretty sure it's the same. Black Knight will mock you, and he says like "turn tail and run" like a dog between his legs or something like that. It's just something like that. But yeah. Actually, hold on. Let me check this out real quick. I'll read. Strategy against Black Knight. Blah blah blah. Let's see. It doesn't seem to say. It just says the strategy. I'm pretty sure it's turn 6. But if it's not turn 6, then whatever. You have a time limit in beating him. And if you don't beat him within that time limit, then okay, yeah, it's still turn 6. You have to survive until turn 6. So, yeah, if you survive until turn 6 without defeating him, or if you escape, what happens is that Nasir will actually butt in. So after Black Knight, like if you escape after Black Knight mocks Ike for running away, then Nasir will like cover his escape, and then they'll play out kind of the same. And if you just survive, you'll just skip the part where Black Knight mocks him. Um, but yeah, Nasir will just show up, and he will actually deal a critical blow to Black Knight, revealing that he's actually a white dragon, not a red dragon. And white dragons are actually stronger than red dragons. And white breath, white dragon breath, is actually one of the few weapons or attacks in the game that can also damage the Black Knight. So yeah, that's another one of the weapons. Apparently, the Laguz Kings can also damage the Black Knight, but that one doesn't really. Those ones don't really make sense. But I'll get into that in a different video. But yeah. Anyway, what happens is the Nasir will critically wound the Black Knight, and he'll collapse onto the ground. He won't be dead, but then Nasir tells Ike to grab Ina and run away as the castle is collapsing. And what ends up happening is that the castle collapses on both the Black Knight and Nasir. So it robs you of the satisfaction of killing the Black Knight. He still seems to die, but and of course Nasir, he's stuck in there. So but like Nasir dies too, which is kind of unfortunate. So yeah, that's the cutscene is gonna be a little different. You know how at the end where Nasir was talking to Ike about like wanting to save Ina and all that, and how he wants to not like betray Ike anymore. Instead, you would have Ike talking to Ina because Nasir is dead. He sacrificed himself so that the rest could escape. So yeah, and I was gonna say the reward for getting that you get for defeating the Black Knight versus the one that you get for not defeating the Black Knight. If you do not defeat the Black Knight, you will get Ina as as a new member of your party. So she's a pretty strong unit. She's a red dragon, and if you recall, she was a pretty tough boss when we fought her. I don't remember if her stats are the same, but even if they were, those were chapter like 20 stats, which were, or I think it was 21. Yeah, chapter 21, and we're on like chapter 28 now. So she's going to be a little bit behind. She's a bit weaker, but dragons are still pretty strong. But yeah, she has red breath, red dragon breath, which deals physical damage, which means that defense will be the stat that it will negate it, or so she'll be fighting against defense. However, if you kill the Black Knight, you'll get Nasir as a playable unit, and he's a white dragon at level 18, and he's really strong, a lot stronger than Ina, and because he has white dragon breath, he can break through blessed armor. And as you saw in a previous cutscene, Ashnard actually has the blessed armor like that Black Knight has. He has just a different set. But yeah, it means you could use him to kill the final boss if you want. And because he's a white dragon, he also attacks resistance instead of defense. So yeah, his breath counts as magical damage, which actually tends to work out better because most units have weak resistance and stronger defense. So yeah, and he's level 18, so he's pretty good. But yeah, that's kind of the main difference. It just robs you of the satisfaction of killing the Black Knight. That cutscene at the end where Ike is telling Mist about how they finally got to avenge their father, it's just replaced. And it's just Ike feeling like bummed out that he failed to kill the Black Knight and how he promises to one day kill him, even though, or how he wishes he could have one day killed him, even though they all think he's dead. So, yeah, it just feels so unsatisfying, especially when you know that the alternative cutscene is like them feeling finally getting some closure on this. But yeah, anyway, I've been rambling on for long enough now. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Until then, I'll see you later.